Hey everyone, welcome to today's Explainer. If you've been watching the whole AI space totally explode over the last year, you've probably asked yourself one absolutely critical question amidst all the hype. How do I actually use this to put real money in my pocket? Well, you are exactly in the right place. Today, we're breaking down a highly practical zero to hero system. It's called the $4,000 Claude Web Design Blueprint. We're talking about a completely accessible, step-by-step way to generate income using AI, and get this, you literally don't need to know a single line of code. Okay, let's dive into this. Here's our roadmap for today's blueprint. 1. The local business goldmine. 2. Building websites with Claude. 3. Landing your first client. 4. The $4,000 math. And finally, 5. Action beats perfection. Right, let's kick things off with section 1, the local business goldmine, and finding the hidden opportunity. So there is a massive hiding in plain sight gap in the market right now, and it's all centered around local service businesses. I mean, think back to 2012. If a local business wanted a website, it took weeks of back and forth, right? And it cost thousands of dollars. Honestly, a shocking number of those old sites are still up today. They're incredibly slow, covered in digital cobwebs, or honestly, a lot of the time, they just don't even exist. But today, using modern AI, you can build a stunning, lightning-fast site in under an hour with absolutely zero coding required. By bridging that huge gap between the old way and the new way, you are creating immense value. Now, you might be wondering, who exactly needs this? Your target niches are quite literally all around you. We're talking plumbers, electricians, roofers, landscapers, dentists, cleaners, mechanics. Every single town and city has these businesses. And here's the fundamental truth of the matter. A broken pipe doesn't wait, right? If a plumber's website takes 10 seconds to load on a smartphone, that stressed out customer is instantly clicking away and calling their competitor. A good website isn't just some digital business card anymore. It is a direct life or death pipeline for customer calls and actual revenue. Moving right along to section 2, building websites with Claude. This is where the AI magic happens. Now, this is the execution phase, and it is incredibly exciting because the AI handles almost all the heavy lifting for you. This is a highly actionable 3-step process you can literally knock out in a single afternoon. Step 1, pick a niche. Just start with something you understand even a little bit. Step 2, prompt Claude to generate all of the content. And step 3, paste that generated content straight into a simple visual website builder. Think Framer, Card, or WordPress. Once you get the hang of this loop, you'll be spinning up totally professional sites in under an hour. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what we mean. If the idea of prompting sounds intimidating to you, just look at how remarkably simple this is. This is the exact prompt straight from our source text. You just tell the AI, create a complete modern website for a local plumbing company in Chicago. Include a homepage, about us, services, testimonials, contact page, and make it look trustworthy and professional. And that's it. In a matter of seconds, Claude is going to generate all the text, suggest the layout, and structure the entire site. It seriously makes the whole concept completely effortless. So, once Claude gives you the content, your next move is to build one stellar demo site. There are a few absolute essentials this demo needs to have. You want a clean layout, some realistic-sounding placeholder testimonials, nice, high-quality pictures, and crucially, this is the big one, bold, clear call-to-action buttons. Things like call now or get a free quote. This demo site is absolutely vital because it acts as your silent salesperson. It completely proves your competence before you ever even speak to a business owner. Okay, section 3, landing your first client. Let's completely demystify the sales process. Look, I want to ease your mind for a second here because I know the word sales can induce some serious anxiety for a lot of us. You do not need to be some slick, high-pressure closer to make this work, but workflow is actually remarkably straightforward. Step 1, simply go to Google and search something like plumber near me. Step 2, look for those old, slow, clunky 2012 websites we just talked about. Step 3, send them a friendly message with a live link to your demo site. You aren't spamming anyone here. You are reaching out with a massive finished upgrade. You're genuinely helping them out. And here is exactly what you say. The outreach script is beautifully simple. Hey, I noticed your website could use an update. I built this new version for a similar plumbing business. Would you like to see it? Boom, it's so low pressure. You are simply offering a solution to help them make more money. When a business owner actually sees a beautiful, modern, ready-to-go option that will literally get their phone ringing more often, a surprising number of them will enthusiastically say yes. Let's look at section 4. The $4,000 math, where we break down the economics. Now, what's really interesting about the actual math here is our target goal, $4,000. And the reality is, you absolutely do not need hundreds of customers to hit this number. Because the value of a lead-generating website is so disproportionately high for a local business, closing just 3 or 4 clients can easily get you to this financial milestone incredibly quickly. Let's break those numbers down. For a one-time website build, the going rate is typically between $1,000 and $4,000, depending on the complexity of the project. But here is the true secret sauce of this whole blueprint: monthly maintenance. You can easily charge between $99 and $200 every single month just to host the site and make minor text updates. This creates sustainable, recurring income. Sell a couple of sites a month and you're building a highly lucrative, entirely predictable side business. Really, this all boils down to the 2 golden rules of business. 50% of it is having something people actually want. That's the product. The other 50% is getting it in front of the right customers. That's the distribution. Because Claude effortlessly handles creating the product and making it look amazing, your only real job left is the distribution. The heavy lifting is already done. You just have to make that connection. Which brings us to our final section, Section 5, Action Beats Perfection, and your next steps. You've seen the opportunity, you know the AI tools, and you understand the math. So here is your exact chronological action plan to capitalize on this before everyone else catches on. 1. Open Claude today. Just get familiar with it. 2. Build one single sample site this week. Pick a niche and just build that demo. And 3. Send out your first 10 messages. Those are your marching orders. Seriously, do not overthink it, just execute. Because action beats perfection every single time. I can guarantee you right now, your first site will not be some award-winning masterpiece. And you know what? That is perfectly okay. You just need to start. With every single project you take on, you will naturally improve. Your designs are going to get sharper, and your confidence is just going to skyrocket. The only way you fail this blueprint is by watching explainers like this and doing absolutely nothing. So as we wrap up today's explainer, I want to leave you with a direct question straight from our source material. Which niche are you going to pick? Are you going to build for roofers, landscapers, dentists? Make a decision right now. The opportunity is sitting right there in front of you, just waiting to be claimed. Go make it happen, and I'll catch you next time.